this anyway.
Because that's what they call this anyway.
Don't they call this an echo chamber? I think we just somewhere lost in our own minds. But that's not the case at all. With people who constantly getting interrupted. But we take it like champs. It doesn't even matter what the trolls try to do, whether they try to mess up our music, whether they try to, interfere with our learning process. It really ain't gonna stop nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's even when you think it's just completely worthless. That's the moment when you really realize the truth. That everything is worth it. Everything is valuable. Everything is everything. That some people don't even understand that. But it's a lot of subjects we got to talk about tonight. We're gonna talk about one or two. We're gonna keep this very short tonight because there's so many other stellar figures doing their things. Want to check out my brother. You've been exposed, Brother Dread. His seed is going live herself, and she's only 17 and a half, but she knows how to go live on YouTube. So we all putting in good work, and we're doing our best to spread good information, good content, something worth your time. See? Not something that is going to plague your mind or have you in weird, strange situations. Big shout out to my homie Vic Damone, successfully dealing with interviews and whatnot based on negativity. Big shout out to all of my family on YouTube for the 4th of July weekend and all of that. But remember, it's all the same thing. It's all, I guess you could say, it's paranormal. It's paranormal. Everything's all paranormal. Anyhow, let's go into our next segment, which is this particular substance known as cocaine, rather, and specifically crack. Why people use crack, and why people sell crack, and why crack is just persistent throughout our life. Why crack is, I guess, why is crack? Why do people even use crack? Why do they know about crack? What is this mysterious thing? Why is it destroying people's mind? But at the same time, making people rich. Why, we have an anonymous guest on who's going to basically he's gonna tell us a little something about crack. Anonymous guest, can you please say hello to the audience?
Hello, folks.
So we trying to talk about crack tonight, just because it's a subject that I think is kind of important. Can you tell us anything that you know about crack?
Well, crack is damn good, man.
Do you use it yourself?
No, I don't.
Okay. So you have secondhand experience. With it.
Yeah, we could say that.
So what do how do you think crack gets into the neighborhoods? How do the drug dealers get their hands on the crack?
Oh, no idea. It's a long chain to reach the neighborhood. I guess it all starts in Colombia and Bolivia, places like that.
Yeah, it's just weird. Like, do you think that it's destroying people? Do you think the crack is destroying folks?
I believe so. No, it is a very heavy drug. It takes a big toll on the society, on the family, on the person itself. They stop eating, stop caring about anything, start robbing anyone they can. It's pretty bad.
What traps have you been to? Have you ever been to any traps?
Sorry, traps?
I guess places where crack is prevalent.
Oh yeah, it is very common. Lots of crack over here.
What do they do? Like, what's the typical, I guess, crack neighborhood look like to you? Uh,
Trashy.
I'm listening to. I don't know if you heard that. Can you
Yeah,
hear
it's
this?
very trashy. Yes.
Okay, how would you describe the, I guess, wealth level? Like, where do these crack heads get their money from?
They beg on the streets, they rob, anything, anything, man. They don't discriminate the source of money.
Crazy crackheads. All right. How would you describe their behavior? Would you say that they're useful? Like, would you say a person who uses crack is useful, or would you say that they are not useful? You wouldn't leave them around.
Well, they can be useful, but you can't trust them.
Yeah. So you're saying you can use them, but you can't trust them because they might steal everything you have to go buy
Yeah,
crack.
they, exactly. They wouldn't think twice before stepping on the back.
Somebody in the chat says that you sell crack, but I don't believe it.
No, no, not anymore.
So I want to show you guys about. I want to show you guys the chat real quick. I have a weird little program. Anybody who types in the word hello will get my favorite moderator, the Nightbot, and the Nightbot is always there to say hello to you. So I don't know where Friday went, but I guess I'll keep going. Somebody said he was a drug dealer. He ran away. You can't run away, my guest, people. Are you still here? He ran away, my guest, man. Oh my God. Somebody get I'm about to sick Nightbot on you. Okay, my guest is still here. Okay. I thought my guest. So you're not a drug dealer. Thank you for coming back. Alright. Uh yeah. Anyhow. So yeah, so
No,
how, how, how much would you say crack affects the average person?
Oh, they don't eat right. They don't care about showering.
Yeah, that's right. They don't eat
It's
right at
pretty
all.
bad.
Yeah. So do you think so okay, well, let me just ask you this. How do you feel about marijuana and its um legal status? Okay.
Oh man, marijuana is, you can't even consider it as a drug. I guess it is very different universe.
Yeah. So I'm just showing everyone the Nightbot. If you ever have any idea about adding new automatic things, like for instance, right now, for everybody in the chat, I could actually tell the Nightbot to select a winner. So anytime I'm trying to give out, you know, computers or shirts or any other type of handouts like that, um, I'll get my Nightbot to automatically do it. Um, okay, so I understand. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be a big delay. That's why when you do the hangout, you basically have to just focus on, I guess, one end. You won't be able to hear all the other stuff. All you'll hear is, I guess, what? Well, you just hear me. You hear my voice. Around here, we can make things a lot louder. So whenever you get to Friday, just chime up, man. Okay, that was kind of dramatic, but bum bum. So Friday, you were supposed to be answering questions about crack, man. This is your subject. I don't know enough about it, man, to really go much further on that subject. I'm a paranormal researcher. I would have to research that. In fact, I want to paranormal researcher. I think I have something that I wrote about it. Oh, let me see what's going on in the chat room real quick. Oh, that's not the command.
Sense of Satan, he's standing at the pool of power. He's calculating the full pi r square of second power. He cast his circles, the Arctic and the Antarctic. The edge, you must be glued to it. It doesn't take a rocket scientist. Do you even know what science is? Research.
What do you mean you can't hear me? Friday. You saying you can't hear me when you're on the hangout? Well, you can't hear me now.
What's that, Generation Y now?
Yes, I can hear.
The hangout is muted. Alright, so I'm working my Nightbot out. I don't know what the problem is with Friday, but Friday, play around with the Nightbot. All you have to do is follow.
Awesome. The cheering. Okay.
The cheering.
All right. Enjoy your night, everybody.
Oh, okay. She finally got in, and she left. So what I was attempting to do was check her out. I guess at another time we'll check out someone else real quick. Oh Lord. I don't know who this guy is. Well, anyhow, the victims of Globitus, I would say, are certainly crackheads. And I don't know who this guy is, but he's definitely talking his flat mess. So I'll click on that. Now pause him on that. Pause him on that. Okay, I don't know what this fool is talking about. He's not a fool, actually. He's one of my fly friends, but his accent doesn't really match with his T-shirt. It says Japan, and it doesn't sound like he's Japanese at all. But hey, doesn't matter. It's a T-shirt. Japan is a place that we definitely have to get to. Is that Friday? Did I hear, man? What's going on? You back? Hello? Just, if you can, just mute.
I can hear you.
Just all you gotta do is mute the YouTube. If you mute YouTube,
Yes, but there's a big delay here.
right, you're gonna be ahead of the delay. That's why you have to mute it, because YouTube is gonna be, yeah. Just if anything, just look at the chat, pop the chat out. But YouTube is going to be a delay because that's how broadcasting works. So if you want to be on the same time frame as me, then you need to mute YouTube, because YouTube is going to be a few seconds behind me. So real quick, I'm gonna jump to some better. I need it. I actually need to put something else up. Yeah, victims of Globitus. Stranger Things.
December 21st, 2016.
There are some strange events happening in Antarctica. You can sense that something isn't right. You can feel it from thousands of distant miles. But what exactly is taking place on the frozen continent that has the rest of the world worried? We can begin with a giant crack, some 70 miles long, that has developed at the South Pole, which threatens to destroy the Haley 6 research station, which is now being relocated as the crack continues to grow. This image, taken by scientists from NASA's Ice Bridge mission, shows a rift in Larsen Sea, an ice shelf off the Antarctic Peninsula.
All right, Super Dad, still going.
When the crack eventually spreads across the entire ice shelf, it will create an iceberg the size of the state of Delaware, roughly about 2,500 square miles.
I think we did
the crack is 300 feet wide and plunges down about 1/3 of a mile, all the way through the ice to the ocean below. The rift is fairly new, and the growth of the crack just recently took place, according to the latest satellite imagery.
And showed their love.
Larsen Sea is Antarctica's fourth largest ice shelf, and it holds back the land-based glaciers just behind it. Once the ice shelf goes, those slow-flowing glaciers have one less barrier in their journey toward the sea. The eventual calving of the Delaware-sized sheet of ice would remove between 9 and 12% of Larsen Sea's surface area and may lead to the crumbling of the entire ice shelf. What is entirely strange about this is that one section of the continent is accumulating ice, whereas the other half is steadily melting. This event is certain to ignite the climate change global warming debate.
It's now time. All right. This is more tired to go live.
There is a mysterious crater that has formed on the eastern end of the continent on the ice shelf. The crater is actually a collapsed lake that developed due to ice melt, an ominous sign of what is happening on the continent. So something is taking place at the South Pole, and climate change alone cannot explain it.
Coming into my house.
Maybe we should have considered giving credence to the predictions of the renowned clairvoyant Edgar Cayce, in which case the signs may have come much earlier. Logic would tell you that scientists have known about what is coming, their voices silenced by the almighty dollar, and by those who are empowered to rule over the world.
Another beautiful thing, so
let's step back for just a moment to the early 20th century, when American mystic Edgar Cayce began using his clairvoyant powers to uncover details about our planet's hidden past. What Cayce had envisioned did not bode well for humanity. He stated that the world in due order would change, resulting in a world beyond recognition. In his vision, in which records were kept of his spoken words, he stated the following: "The earth will be broken up in many places. The early portion will see a change in the physical aspect of the west coast of America. There will appear open waters in the northern portions of Greenland. There will be seen new lands of the Caribbean Sea. South America will be shaken from the uppermost portion to the end.
Can you hear me?
And in the Antarctic, off Tierra del Fuego, there will be land and a strait with rushing waters." If you can envision his words, then the massive crack that has recently been discovered will at some point in time reach the sea. And when it does, it will separate Larsen Sea from the rest of the ice shelf, creating an ice mass of some 6,500 square miles. The implications of such an event are enormous, as Cayce states in his vision. Then there is first the breaking up of some conditions in the South Sea, and those as apparent as the sinking or rising of that which is almost opposite. or in the
He
Mediterranean
does not play around.
and the Etna area,
Serious man.
then we may know it has begun.
No games.
This is yet another indication that the
Okay,
Antarctic
case-
ice is melting and that sea levels will
Flexible
undoubtedly
lattice is-
rise.
This is fail.
So it now seems that
Okay,
the
the
predictions
flexible lattice
of
are very,
Edgar
very
Cayce
intense, but crack
may be coming
cocaine,
to fruition,
I would say is one
just
of the
as he had
major
envisioned
negative
so many
effects
years ago.
of Globitus.
Although there are
people
restrictions
believe
on
in
what can be
globe
accessed
tend
from
to,
this location, satellite images do offer a
I won't
glimpse
say
into what is happening
use
on
that
the frozen
particular drug,
continent
but I would say
at this
that,
time,
it's one
as
of
well
the
as
negative
secrets into its
side
past.
effects that come
Startling
along
images of a
with that.
pyramid or three sticking out above the ice have been shared online,
So
raising
really-
questions about
really,
the possibility of man-made
this
structures
particular,
and
momentum
ancient
that I have, I feel
civilizations
like
that may
everything
have
that is
existed
negative-
at a past time.
I
So have
believe that
secrets of our
everything
past
that is
hidden for
negative
generations
is
suddenly been uncovered?
a direct result
Or are we
of
just
Globitus.
grasping at straws
Everything
while
is
capturing images of natural edifices that resemble pyramids? Whatever secrets the continent
So,
may hold,
I'm gonna show you
things
guys
are
how to add
changing
commands.
rapidly on the frozen
All you
continent.
do is type in
That brings us
exclamation
to
mark
another question that
commands,
has
and then
recently
you type in the
sparked
name of
a
the
great deal
command
of interest on the internet.
and say,
Why did Secretary of State
like
John
flat
Kerry make an unprecedented journey to the South Pole
power,
with what was
say,
rumored to be vague concerns about a climate change issue? What was
say
their
right this
real
flat.
motive for going there? Was it to observe the giant crack in the ice shelf? Or maybe to observe
See,
and report back to
all you
Washington
do is
about the
add
newly
a
presumed
command.
discovery of ancient
Once you add the
structures?
command,
Or was it something even more ominous?
oh,
One can always
sorry.
speculate, but until the facts are known or become public,
well,
there will no
even
doubt
I-
be a
even
great
I
deal
mess
of
up on my
uncertainty
code
about the
sometimes.
reasons for his recent visit and what implications, if any, it holds for the future of our planet and its inhabitants. Then there
That
is the matter
is
involving
right.
former astronaut Buzz Aldrin and his recent visit to this area. He was medically evacuated from the continent a few weeks ago due to a sudden illness, in which afterwards he tweeted a totally bizarre message in which he warned that
I'm
the
gonna
Earth
add
is
some
in
of these features
danger.
in here.
It is evil itself. He then
And
promptly
it's
deleted the
Edgar
tweet,
Cayce.
which has included a photo of the pyramid-shaped structure. So the question that has all of us puzzled concerns his ominous statement in which it seems apparent that he knows something, that there is more to the story than what meets the eye. If there were secrets to be found there, it could really change the way we understand the history of our planet and the progress of the human species. There is yet another mystery that has recently been reported from this region. It has to do with strange ground level
Alright.
events recently detected by the South Pole Neutron Monitor. You may remember that back on December
Can't hear
27,
him.
2004,
Out here,
a gamma
all I
ray
hear is
burst
video.
occurred that was so powerful
Morky Love.
that it bounced off of the
You
moon
can hear
and
me.
lit up the Earth's upper atmosphere.
Can't you see that I'm programming
It was
my
brighter
night
than
monitor?
anything ever detected from beyond our solar system.
Maybe you can't
The
see
flash
that.
was
Maybe that's to make that a
detected
little bit more
just one
obvious.
day
I'm
after the
programming
massive Indian
this
Ocean
night by
earthquake and
moderator
tsunami
to
that killed hundreds of
respond to
thousands
commands that even
on
you
December
can type.
26,
All you
2004.
need to do is type the commands.
Now
in.
it seems that
I'm
another
attempting to
massive cosmic
demonstrate.
ray burst is on its way to hit Earth
When
sometime
there's a
after
lot of people in the
Christmas.
chat room, I want people
There appears to be a
to be able
number
to
of
call
events
on
or
Nightbot
actions recently taken
to
that
say
provide
do
signals
interesting
to such an
things.
event
Okay.
taking place. There was the October executive order given by President Obama coordinating efforts to prepare the nation for extreme space weather events. Shortly thereafter
makes sense.
was the unexplained South Pole visit of U.S. government and space agency representatives. On December 8th, there was the
Okay.
mysterious
What
vibration
I'm
which
gonna
was
say is this
detected
thing.
around the world,
Because
and although the vibration
because
looked like
everyone
a
is so
classic
distracted
earthquake,
by voices, and I will just take over all the voices. Me personally, I have a multi-track mind, and I can listen to 3,000 different things at once. Some people might think that that's crazy, but I can definitely listen to 2 things at once. It's probably got something to do with the music, or it's got something to do with my training in music, but I know how to separate the instruments. I can separate the left hand from the right hand, and the right hand from the left hand. But anyhow, I hope you guys are taking note of what I'm doing in the chat and how I'm essentially programming the Nightbot. You can program them too. I'm inviting everyone to program the Nightbot. Inviting everybody to program the Nightbot. Okay. Use the commands. If you have any suggestions for commands, then we will okay, Edgar. So look, just type in Edgar. I'm gonna show you one more time. Edgar. All you have to do is type in an exclamation point and then Edgar. And then the Nightbot will come back and say Edgar Casey believed in the flat earth too. Okay? Who's gonna be the first person to try that command out? I hope that somebody will try it out. Okay. Maybe we should set it up so that Nightbot can answer all sorts of ridiculous questions. Let's see.
Now I know that's all lies, but this is the key of them all. And if you want to get some fish, you have to shoot up to the pond. The pond's gonna be fit big pond.
Are y'all still there? I think you are. It's 2:20 flat earth time, and we are in the chat. We got a lot of commotion going on. I'm trying to get everyone to understand that I have a bot in here that's going to be working, and you can ask him all sorts of different questions right now. If you ask him hello, you tell him hello, he will tell everybody hello. Alright, so what we're gonna do is move on to the next subject. We're looking for victims of Globitus. I'm gonna say goodbye to everyone here. Alright. Alright, chat is closed. So let's just get on out of here. It was over with anyway. Chat is closed. We got 6 people watching this. For some reason, no one is using the Nightbot. I just think that's so fun. But you don't have to use the Nightbot if you don't want to. Okay? We're gonna just go to Llewellyn von Hellen's channel and see what he has. We'll go maybe to these playlists here. In fact, we have. We'll just go here and play all of these, and we'll stay out of trouble with people. Now this is my female friend, but she is in Africa. She comes to America a lot. I think she might be in America right now, but she's not in the same state that I'm in. So I don't get a signal on let's see. Now I don't know what happened to Friday.
Instagram share, want to see Python, living legend, better get an icon. And yeah, know me, cause I'm anonymous. I ain't on you from the bad side to sound. Just for me,
Talking about my girl like that, nice.
that's right. The bit
I would have to put your lights out, man.
I'm the master.
Maybe got busy.
Extra chef, like country cakes. Zero minutes of the
Bill Hicks gets up on t-shirt, make it to flavor. Plain banner. Absolutely. Cancel it. You speak Bill Hicks into a moderator. More Love might have that link.
Held the guardians of the north, element of earth, and then my future baby mama's dancing to this verse. When I see, I wanna bless, when I feel, I wanna curse. Make it say church, every time I control. I was trying to use that on these grooves and these jokes. On the internet, don't know how to serve, know how to search. Understand what is English, be graced by the words of the boss and his boss. Llewellyn von Hellen, be more, can you take it? Hit it, set you free from your caught when you spell it. Listen upon the stone, sipping stone, wish it well, go ahead and tuck your tails and you see it.
I'll turn my microphone up so that you can see that it's just me talking low now. I'm one of the ones who don't like to yell, but I will say what I have to say. Now you should be able to hear my voice a little bit better now. If you can't, oh yeah, Monkey Love, we got a big shout out to Monkey Love. You know, to be honest, I like to show favoritism to women, but you know, you never know who's woman, who's not. So on the internet, and that's one of the reasons why I like it, you have to just treat people with general respect, regardless of what they actually are. Okay, I turned up the volume a little bit more so that everyone can tune in a little bit deeper with your man Llewellyn von Hellen. All we do is talking about true things, true subjects, true topics. Edgar Casey is actually someone who I respect and who have looked up to for a long time. My aunt gave me a book when I was really young.
It's raining, the battery's draining, but I am still maintaining. Editor-in-chief for the Llewellyn von Hellen news outlet. That's what you're hearing. Piercing like an earring, snarky little dark thing. My optimistic prime time on my transforming star screen. Staring at the big screen, the big black dark screen. The nerve of me to try to do a smart thing. The College Park thing. Meet me at Princeton. Better yet, Yale. I'll be there in an instant. You know I stay on Ivy League, but I wish we had a Berkeley and an MIT. Or a Juilliard, see me on the schoolyard, freestyling with the squad. Dare to ask who's hard. They'll all point at me and say, who's God? They'll all point at me and say, who's God? With blue, I keep you in the loop. The scoop is based on my perception of the truth. The proof is in the pudding time in the booth. And ooh, it's smooth like clementine juice. Swallow me, follow me, subscribe on YouTube. And stay well informed till your day of doom. Like a moth or cocoon, a butterfly chrysalis. I make the metamorphosis. This just in, the Lord of words wrote with his pen to his friend, who is locked down in the pen. He'll be in for 5, maybe 10. Didn't get a chance to see Donald Trump win. Now see Hillary lose, crazy toss a pizza gate. I don't think I'll ever see a hot dog the same. Alex Jones said the alien was real. I guess I gotta read up on Key and then Lil. But Trump is after Russians, he says they're hacking still. And at the same time, still an illegal presidential deals with Deutsche Bank, putting his family in the ranks. Strategizing against Mexicans and blanks. Well, it's gone viral like the flanks. Like Cable is the strife. Like Beast is the Hank. Like Apocalypse to Ansabanu.
Thanks for joining me.
Survival of the
Hope you're
fittest
good.
and the motherfucking pure. It's the
The plane is where we find the aurora borealis. It shoots out of an opening.
The proof is in the
Vortex is a paradox that has gone by a plethora of names, one of which is the Garden of Eden. As I've been explaining, when we go through this vortex, we go to inner Earth, powered by the black sun, and when we drink from...
I don't know if you guys are still tuning in, but if you are, this is Llewellyn von Hellen's live stream. I'm trying to get everything together for you people so you can understand some facts of life, some simple facts of life. Like I said, this is going to be a short stream. We'll look at the effects of globitis, making sure we have the lines pumping. Alright, thank you, lights. I hope you have a great night.
The stars never paid a bill in my area. The stars never fed a meal to my belly, though. I remember starring nights when I had no place to go. Fly, twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. Up above the world, oh so high, like a diamond.
I guess at a certain point we're going to just say, this is not a test anymore. We're actually doing
Colorado to California,
doing what we came
and
to
that
do.
his work is honest. Washing tons of money like the District of Columbia. And then I mentioned on the stardust from Columbia.
It's a well-known fact that stars take care of us. It's a well-known fact that stars take care of us. We're on this beautiful flat earth plane, handling business, doing what we gotta do.
Take care of us, stars. I'm talking about the planets, and that includes the sun and the moon. You understand it? Just
Big Johnson in this thing.
The nose of the dragon contain all the answers to the questions that you're asking. You got me in the first.
Okay, Big Johnson has some good feedback. He's saying playing videos and music is not working in his opinion. Well, I'm just generating a little interest, a little charm. The video actually could dominate.
Nobody now, thanks to the astrologers.
Right, we can actually let the video dominate, and we can just listen to Big Johnson. He's listening to us, so we can listen to him. So let's see what this video is getting.
They now were incredibly dense and three-dimensional. And they walked and went gently down into the cave of treasures, and as they came to it, Adam cried over himself and said to Eve, "Look at this cave that is to be our prison in this world, and a place of punishment."
See right there, I have to pause him right there and just say, look, I understand what you're saying about Adam and Eve and all of that, but it sounds like you're trying to scare people, and we don't need everybody to be afraid. Okay, volumes are out a little, music too loud, you too low. Yeah, I'm not trying to be too loud. I think if you can't understand me at the level that I speak, then I guess it's just you might be someone who suffered to understand me in person. I'm a person who tries his best not to raise his voice. Why it sound like you hiding in a closet with butt? What? With butt lipstick for you? Oh my God, this man is so crazy. I can't even read everything that this man says. But look, don't block Bill Hicks, even though he/she is crazy as hell. Eventually, I'm gonna sick my bot on. Matter of fact, that's what I'm about to do now. I'm about to sick my bot. Get bad. And I'm gonna call it Bill Hicks. Alright, commands to add Bill Hicks. What's going on, Sweet Gemini? Bill Hicks. Illuminati Gemini. You know what, Bill Hicks? Allahu. Bill Hicks. Was Alex Jones and a chick. Alright. Bill Hicks don't like this. Alright, Bill Hicks. Well, anybody who types in exclamation mark Bill Hicks will get to see that wonderful message. Oh man. Anyhow, that's the pleasure of having a bot. Because you actually get to make memories.
Mars, Saturn, Venus, Mercury, Neptune, Pluto, Jupiter, and Uranus. It's a well-known fact that the stars take care of us. It's a well-known fact that the stars take care of us. Take care of us. She know that. She know that. He know that. Take care of us.
It's so crazy, man. We gotta give a big shout out to Bill Hicks for doing their best to attack your style. You know, of course the style might be somewhat different from other people's style. Sometimes you have to get used to it. At least I don't have my nostrils all in your face. Or at least I don't have my huge overweight body flaunting in front of you. Yeah, the white woman, yeah, nothing. The white woman is gone. So, well, let me see. I'm gonna add, that's gonna have to be something to commands. Stop with all that crazy crap. Bill Hicks, we can't hear you. Of course you can hear me. Commands add, what are we gonna call this? We're gonna call this white. Can't hear you at all. Okay, well, sweet said, I guess I need to check myself. Commands add white. Yeah, right, let's see, commands add white. Bill Hicks likes presents. Presents. Oh, okay. Commands add white. I'm gonna say add red fade. Say where the white woman at. Try that out, people. What's going on, Robert? Olivin. One day I'll know how to pronounce that. I'm just programming the chat bot tonight. I was playing a little bit of music. But I'm encouraging all of you to enter these codes. All you have to do is type an exclamation mark and then the actual code that you're trying to access, and you'll see that the Nightbot will say whatever you tell it to say. Where the white woman at? Anyway, let me get some of this music going again before all of you very demanding people start to cry.
We pledge allegiance to the stars when we pledge allegiance to the flag. You want 5-star hotels and 5-star chicks.
watching All-Star games and shit. Your favorite number used to be Star 69. Mine was Star 67. You must be crazy out your mind or blind. You gonna see the stars take care of us. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Certain things actually have a timeout frame. So the Nightbot might not do it the first time you ask, because I had just done it. I had just called white. So if I call white, hold on. I'm going to really treat Bill Hicks like a special person. Let's see. Vaughn, let me know when the Illuminati leaves. And you can stop. Oh my God. Bill Hicks needs help. But y'all don't block him. Only time I want you to block Bill Hicks is when he gets perverted. But it's coming. It's coming, I know. Actually, I'm gonna edit that command.
Don't get it twisted, I'm eating and ain't with it. Stuck on them games, you looking pretty. Smoking reefer, always chilling. Low-key hating, season envy, walking past the spinning.
My Nightbot is not playing. Y'all don't understand, man. My Nightbot is not playing with you people. Y'all better understand, my Nightbot is not playing with you people. I'm sorry that had to happen to you, Brother Johnson, but I trust Nightbot over everybody. Why do you think I programmed a robot? Why do you think I programmed a robot? You see, I programmed a robot because sometimes the people won't cooperate and do what I'm asking. I don't want to ask people to do that much. It's just a few things that I ask people to do, and Nightbot will make sure that that I will actually. You know what? Let me edit this. Commands edit Bill Hicks. Okay, we're gonna edit Bill Hicks. All right. Exactly, Robert Olivan. It's easier than people make it out to be. It's so mystical, it's so magical. At Bill Hicks, this is gonna be a special one for him. Bill Hicks. Allahu Akbar. Right. Bill Hicks was Alex Jones and a chick. Alright. And it says you should just mirror Bro Sanchez so we get at least. Oh, is he live right now? I'll go check him out. I'll go check him out. In fact, I'll check him out right now. Alright, Llewellyn von Hellen, the Nightbot. See, the Nightbot is so dependable. Even when you have no good people. But I say someone who's better than a Nightbot. It's probably that guy, Friday March. So maybe y'all should subscribe to him. A big shout out to Adrienne Michel, the French lady. Who is Alex? Who is Alex? Alright, all we need to do is just type in Bill Hicks to figure out who Alex is. That's all we gotta do. Just type in Bill Hicks. Once we do that, we clearly see who Alex is. Absolutely, Robert Olivan, and hopefully some of the other flat earthers or whatnot will you know, follow suit after me. But everybody has their own thing that they bring to the table. Others get acknowledged more than some others, you know, but Nightbot is one that I think we all should use to a certain extent, because in a way, I don't really need everybody to be the moderator, because with Nightbot, I can instantly moderate you. It should be called Nightbot, right? And so everyone else is a moderator. That's because I respect you and I want to see you grow and expand, maybe because we are associated in some way or another. So that's the only reason I really give out wrenches. But I do like to emulate. I do like to emulate IPS. I do like to emulate Vic Damone. I like to emulate others, because everything is smart. You know, everything has its way of being smart. And really, I'm not. I didn't know that my songs were so filled with. Let me just change
The
this.
sun, the way that it shines. I was thinking about the moon, the way that it moves. I was thinking about the tune, the way that they groove. Feeling the fire, feeling the ice, feeling the water. Feeling the metal, feeling the order. Feeling my eye, it's so hot, hot to the touch. Came through and I gotta get.
I had to make that a little bit smaller.
Sitting on top of the hill of Zion. We are like some wild beast lions. Straight up Dio, some like Leo. Music producer, promoter, pictures, do it love. Do it with heart, do it with heart. Do it with smarts, do it with left, do it with right. Do it with arts, do it with dark. Do it with light, do it with bright. Do it with poetry on the mic. Do it in motion, do it by the ocean. Do you feel the magical potion? This the elixir. Can you see the picture? Let it get clearer. Yeah, get clearer. The diamond mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Tell me who will be the one to get them all. Fall at the feet of the new king, like a dictator, if you know what I mean. Hey, call me Tater, yeah, the dictator. I do this and I do not even really do favors, but I did it for you, and I did it for us. Spontaneous, yes, and God we trust, and we must.
Hey, look, notice how Nightbot is trolling me, telling me that he can't hear me. Nightbot, I don't care what you say, Nightbot. You can hear me. If you want me to talk louder, then you know, buy a ticket to my concert.
Ever heard of Kanye? You ain't never ever heard of Monte. Straight to the CPK, yeah, the GA. Know that we don't play in East Point. Doing what we gotta do, smoking these joints, making these hot songs, and dropping these hot poems. Vlogging every day on hotspot.com. You see me, I'm Bugsy the developer, developing around the world. See my skeleton, see my heavy tons. Let I be carrier. They call me the chosen one. I can voice their son. Do this for the people there. This is my prophecy. Come and follow me. Yeah, read all my tweets. Check out all my posts. But I'm something like a ghost. Got about 6 Instagrams, 5 Facebooks, 7 toasts. Other stuff that I can't tell you about. Cause that's the route we on. Yeah, the route, no doubt. See the sun shining in my eye. I can't pause, I gotta keep going.
Hey y'all, I'm still on here, man. I'm just about to do a little. I noticed that Bill Hicks is the first person to
Choice is yours.
figure out how to use the Nightbot, and so I'm proud of him. I'm so proud of Bill Hicks.
A reason to rejoice.
Because you know, I was trying to get other people to use it. I think he used White. What other ones do we have on here? So look, if you have any suggestions for the Nightbot, like he's your slave, you can do whatever you want to with him. You can, of course, if you make it, the Nightbot say bad words, I'm going to have to do something about that. But I would definitely suggest you use the Nightbot.
What is it compared with the garden? What is its narrowness compared with the space of the other? What is
We're going to check out a little bit more of this Garden of Eden found on the flat earth. In fact, you know what? Forget that. No, we're not. We're going to find Brother Sanchez. We're going to find him. I don't even know what's playing.
Recording right now.
What?
I said we had it recorded right now.
You freestyling on my
if
show?
we didn't, they couldn't fucking get it. We the niggas that created the ticket. Don't buy it. It's fire.
What is
it's
this?
fire, bitch. Get up on
This is
it
not
if
the
you
Hit
want
Squad.
to buy it.
This is not the Hit Squad. Y'all do not need to hear that tonight, because it's gonna make some people uncomfortable, and we don't want anyone to get uncomfortable. Purify my water night bot. You can actually add a purify my water command. Friday moderators have the ability to add commands. All you need to do is type in command !COMMAN add the name of the command, which needs to start with an exclamation point. Exclamation point, maybe how to add command, and then it returns exclamation point commands add command name. Command name message. Alright, so if y'all can see that, you will see where it says audio. Boo to Bill Hicks. Right, let's make sure we give Bill Hicks a nice message, because he's worried about audio, when we really don't care about audio right now. The message is much deeper than audio, and if you can't get past the audio today, you'll get past it tomorrow.
Click,
because it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better.
I'm in this shit for real, and it's the realest.
Flat Earth.
Rolling with my motherfucking.
But y'all ain't ready for that, so I'm just gonna skip that for right now. Let's see. What are y'all really ready to hear?
Holla if you hear me, bruh. 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 Holla jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride with a bad bitch and to slay. Oh, what fun it is to ride in with her open sleigh. That was I supposed to say. Laughing all the way. Monte, aka Waze, something like a Santa born in the.
You wanna block Nightbot?
A phantom, something you can't fathom. Before I drop the album, you can't get past the anthem. My legions encamping, calling little helpers, keeping it red hot like the chili peppers. And I got them clauses, it's all about them clauses. You couldn't write the clause like me, cause you keep your gifts in the closet. Just pause it.
What happened? What happened, y'all? Did something go wrong? Why did the
Pause
music
it, I
stop?
project your closet. Head is small like an ostrich. Shit, how you kick it? Over the hills we go. Ho ho, laughing all the way. Made the beat on New Year's Eve. Drop that shit New Year's Day. You can hear the bells ringing in the background. I'ma make it Christmas every day. How does that sound?
You get a car, you get a truck, you get a house, you get a dress, you get a suit, you get a spouse, you get a drink, you get a dog, you get an ounce. I can get a lump of coal, I can bounce.
Where I can find your love and
Now, I gotta give a big shout out to Friday for being the first one to figure out that you can command Nightbot around. Everybody else has been sitting in the chat room, pretending like Nightbot is not some sort of superior AI. You can literally tell him what to do. Okay? Bill Hicks, you don't even need a wrench. In fact, I think you can even add commands. Maybe you can't add a command. But Bill Hicks, if you were really trying to hack me, you would have written a command by now. Alright? Friday. Edit. Okay. Okay, so that's interesting. I'll be the first person to use it. He instantly says cocaine is a hell of a drug. Okay, so maybe I'll go back and delete that one later, but for now, I think that's just stupendous. It's stupendous. Alright? So we're gonna go back and finish listening to this crazy music.
Holla if you hear me, bruh. Holla if you hear me, bruh.
Holla if you hear me, bruh. 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 Holla if you hear me, bruh. Holla if you hear me, bruh. Holla if you hear me, bruh. Bruh.
I would like to thank Jesus, honor God. Right. First give honor God, who is the head of my life. Jesus, number one. Members and friends. The deacons, officials, trustees. And Impact Church on the side. Shout out to both my pastors, the one who paid me and the one who prays. Hallelujah. Thank you for this opportunity to celebrate Jesus and this opportunity to let you know that I will go find my family to help me get what I need. Ask for what you need, you can get it.
I don't know if you guys heard that, but that's just us reaching out.
Bitch good looking. My bitch good looking.
That's just us just reaching out.
Yeah.
That's just us just reaching out, understanding the importance of community building. You know, sometimes it hurts. Sometimes you have people like Bill Hicks who don't really want to be a part of a community. And so you just kind of just put those people on the back burner. But right now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and find some good content. We're going to look at our brother Sanchez. And we're going to see if he is still alive. Hopefully he is. And if he is, we're going to tune in to him. As y'all can see, I'm already subscribed to Brother Sanchez. His face is down. Donald Trump. Speech proves that NASA is something. We're going to go ahead and max this out and tune in to my family over there.
That's going to help empower ourselves to walk away from our 9-to-5 jobs. That's all I was asking.
I was just about to say where it is going. I knew what the original question was. I was just about to say where it is going.
Okay, so listen. So yeah, let me get us back on track. Hold on, Brandon. Let me give it a shot, bro. Bro, yeah, cool. Let me give it a shot for a minute, man. Kenya, you mind if I deal with it for a minute?
Yeah, go ahead, Brother Sanchez.
So ask the question one more time. What can we deal with within ourselves to free ourselves?
Right. I mean, I was just using an example of this panel right here. Like, I see a lot of familiar faces. I'm new. But I see a lot of familiar faces. I've been following your channel live. And I know that everybody has some kind of talent or skill that they can offer. So I was just wondering, amongst us that we have here, what can we do to help each other so that, for instance, someone like me who still has a 9-to-5 job, I'll be able to financially